put it like that. All
now,
right.
but I do have one question. What temperature do you set the oven at?
Cook it low and slow.
So you put this on 375.
Right. Oh my God. Was that Julia Childs in the chat?
I don't
My
know.
God.
You know, like recently we were playing a game called what is it called? Qawale. I should have talked about Qawale.
Quaddle?
Qawale.
How do you
It's called
spell that?
Qawale. Qawale. Qawale.
And you know, it's kind of keep shifting between the two. But go ahead, Qawale. Wait, one of these wooden games?
That looks like those little macaroon cookies.
Should we leave you
on a
alone for a
platter?
moment with the game, Jeremy?
I should. It just.
Do we need tea with that?
little Pepe Le Pew there.
Does it come with?
Mon petit chéri.
Does it come with Earl Grey tea inside the box?
Yeah, no, it does not. But it is definitely one that I can play when I'm an old man. So you have these tiles that you have these tiles you're going to be putting on top of here. There'll be some in each corner, and what you're trying to do is get 4 in a row, like Quarto, which is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is you take the stack, and then you place the tiles as you go along. Okay. So what can happen is you can overlap somebody else's stack. You pick up that stack, and then you move along on the path as you put down the pieces. It's that simple, but damn, it's good. You will be playing this game back to back to back to back to back. I swear to you, it is that simple a rule. But you know how you play an abstract game, and there's like that moment where you go, "Ooh, that's pretty interesting." And then you start playing, and it's exactly that way. I mean, here, I'm going to simulate a turn for you real quick. This is what it'll look like in motion, because I think it's
Folks,
best that
chat
you
crew,
see it.
we're getting some bonus content here. We weren't even expecting this.
Here's your lanyard.
Yeah, some lanyard. I can't believe I said bonus. It's lanyard. Thank you, Steve. I'm rusty.
That's why we're here, brother. We're your safety net.
You'll take something like this. Here, I'm going to put it like that. All
Now,
right.
but I do have one question. What temperature do you set the oven at?
Cook it low and slow.
So you put this on 375.
Right. Oh my God. Was that Julia Childs in the chat?
don't
My
know.
God.
That's
Wow.
a deep cut.
Deep
So
cut.
anyway,
That's a deep
you
cut.
take the stack and you put it like this, and you pull it off. And now somebody can take this stack and put it on top of here, or they can pay attention to what's on their stack that's yours and start to distribute it, so they know without a doubt that they're going to be able to start to make new patterns and things of that nature. That's where it gets iffy, because then you may have something that's dangerous like this in your hand, and you're like, "Ooh, I got this big stack. It's awesome." And then you start moving your pieces around. You're like, "Oh, this is not adding up right here." So you start putting stuff up. You're like, "Oh, this isn't looking good right now, actually." Or you feel like you're just one move away, which you could be. And then you start making things. This game is so good. It can be played in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or you can get to that nice little stalemate, 15 minute, stalemate going on. Very, very great game. The components are through the roof. It's a $35 game, and there's a reason why. Is because the components are absolutely insane. They're very high quality. This is a very smart game. It will guarantee be on my top 10 for this year, because
And the publisher
it's
is
an
that
automatic keeper. That's Gigamic.
Yeah, Gigamic. Okay.
They make abstracts. I have most of them. I have Quarto, Pilus, Quidor, Squadro.
What's the one with the walls? Is that Corridor?
That's Quarto. Yeah,
that's another good one. Yeah.
But I tell people, my rule is that the backbone of every collection is abstracts. It just is. Like, to me, if you got to have some strong abstracts, because if you want to introduce people to the hobby, it's one of the ways to do that. And I'll also hit you up with this. You should watch our episode, our Man vs. Meeple episode on abstracts. We had an argument for 1 hour before we turned on the camera as to what is an abstract. You got to watch that episode. Then we got on camera and argued about it for an hour. It's like one of our biggest episodes, and it was one of our best, because we don't agree. We have 4 people in the room, and we don't agree at all.
Interesting.
And we all love abstracts a lot. So there was a lot of passion behind And it was like, all right, well, we reached an hour. We don't agree. See you next time.
I am definitely that's on the Man vs. Meeple channel, right?
Yeah, that's on the Man vs. Meeple chat. It's
Hey,
chit chat.
Patrick Newman, thank you for checking in with us.
Thanks
and we'll
for checking
see
in.
you
Thanks
at
for watching.